years ago on Inside Out, we told you about an incredible puzzle book called Maranatha. It claimed to reveal the secret of one of the world's greatest mysteries. So what exactly was the amazing mystery? Well, solve the puzzle in the book, and according to its author, who lives in Lowestoft, you'll learn the existence of the Holy Grail.
This book is totally unique. Nothing in the world has ever been published like this. It can change your life in so many different ways. Firstly, it can make you immensely rich, but more importantly, it can answer questions about yourself, the world around you, possibly the most fundamental questions about life ever.
Some believe the Holy Grail is a cup which held the blood of Christ, others that the Grail is a living descendant of Jesus. Critics, though, say the Grail doesn't exist, so the puzzle can never be solved. Yet the book promises the person who solves the puzzle £1 million.
People have asked this, whether it was right to put £1 million next to this prize, considering the ethics of what we're actually trying to pass on. The reason the £1 million was added was purely as an incentive to encourage people who are not interested in this subject matter to actually research it.
3 years after the book was published, I've met up with its author to find out if anyone has managed to win the £1 million.
No, they haven't, which is getting quite anxious now. We really expected someone to solve it within the first year.
According to Duncan Burden, the £1 million prize money is guaranteed by investors and an insurance company in America. The book proved to be a bit of a flop in the UK, but it's done very well abroad.
Our main market has been in America and Australia. Australia sold out so quickly, we actually had to start publishing in Australia itself to actually get the books there in time. At least 50,000 have gone over to the States. So yes, it's the United States which has been our major market, which was totally surprising for us.
One of the book's selling points was the promise that 1/3 of profits would go to charity. Duncan says he's donated copies of his book to cancer research for them to sell in their charity shops. But with sales going well in Australia and the US, exactly how much money has been given away?
No charities have actually received any funds or received anything.
Some people are going to be quite sceptical about that. They're going to see this as a bit of a scam, really.
We've had this sort of conversation with people all the way through the actual process. I can't think of a clearer way of actually doing it. We've had to, it is a business, and it has to be run as one to actually be successful. If we start taking capital out to move it forward, then we might not be able to move it forward to the full scale. It's like if we start paying out money that the company can't afford to pay out, then there's no cash flow, so it won't be able to expand and sort of get more money. So the more money they have, the more of it goes to actual charity. The first thing it needs to do is cover the £1 million debt for the first person who actually wins the prize, because although that's insured against, nobody's actually just going to throw away £1 million to just somebody actually win it. So that needs to be accrued as well.
So far, no £1 million prize and no money for charity.
But aren't you simply misleading people? They're buying this book in good faith, thinking that 1/3 of the profit is going to charity.
Once there is profit, then yes, all the parts that actually go 1/3, and it says there 1/3 of Priory Publications' profits will go to charity. It does not say 1/3 of every book sale goes to charity. That's very clearly on the book. If people are reading it in a different way, I'm really sorry, that wasn't the intent.